The Chevrolet Camaro IROC-Z28 remains one of the most legendary muscle cars of the 1980s, with its aggressive styling, impressive performance, and connection to the International Race of Champions (IROC) series. Even in 2025, this classic continues to capture the hearts of car enthusiasts, standing as a symbol of raw American power and nostalgic performance. The IROC-Z was introduced in 1985 as an upgrade to the Z28 package, offering improved handling, better aerodynamics, and a sportier appearance. The third-generation Camaro was a drastic departure from the previous models, featuring a more modern, sleek design, and the IROC-Z took this a step further by adding unique badging, upgraded suspension, and powerful engine options. Under the hood, the IROC-Z offered several engine choices throughout its production years. The base models came with a 5.0 liters tuned port injection (TPI) V8, producing around 215 horsepower, which was quite impressive for the 1980s. For those who craved even more power, Chevrolet introduced a 5.7 liters TPI V8 that delivered 225–245 horsepower, depending on the year and configuration. While these numbers may seem modest compared to today's high-performance cars, the lightweight design and tuned suspension made the IROC-Z a formidable competitor on the streets and tracks alike. One of the defining features of the IROC-Z was its improved suspension setup. Chevrolet equipped the car with a lower ride height, high-performance shocks, larger sway bars, and a more rigid chassis to enhance cornering capabilities. The combination of these upgrades resulted in a Camaro that handled significantly better than its predecessors, making it a favorite among enthusiasts who enjoyed both straight-line speed and aggressive cornering. Additionally, the IROC-Z came with performance-oriented 16-inch wheels wrapped in Goodyear Eagle VR50 tires, which further improved grip and stability. The exterior styling of the IROC-Z was another reason it stood out from the standard Z28 models. With its signature ground effects, lower stance, and optional T-top roof, the car exuded a sporty, race-inspired look. The IROC-Z badges on the doors, the unique hood decals, and the bold stripe package gave the Camaro an unmistakable presence on the road. Chevrolet also offered a variety of eye-catching colors, including bright red, black, and the iconic bright blue metallic, allowing owners to personalize their ride to match their personality. Inside the IROC-Z, drivers were treated to a cockpit-style interior that emphasized performance. The sport bucket seats provided excellent support during spirited driving, while the gauge cluster offered essential information, including a tachometer, speedometer, and oil pressure gauge. While the materials used in the interior were typical of 1980s GM vehicles, the overall layout was driver-focused, with controls easily accessible for quick adjustments. Optional features like power windows, a premium audio system, and digital instrumentation added a touch of luxury to an otherwise performance-oriented vehicle. The IROC-Z was more than just a muscle car, it was a cultural icon. It made appearances in countless movies, TV shows, and music videos, solidifying its reputation as one of the most desirable cars of its time. Enthusiasts and collectors today continue to seek out well-preserved examples, with prices steadily rising as demand increases. The combination of limited production numbers, iconic styling, and a strong performance heritage makes the IROC-Z a highly sought-after classic car. In 2025, the Camaro IROC-Z remains a popular choice for car collectors and restorers. Many enthusiasts have taken the time to restore these cars to their original glory, while others have opted for modern upgrades, including LS engine swaps, upgraded suspension components, and enhanced braking systems. The blend of classic styling with modern performance makes the IROC-Z a perfect candidate for restomodding, allowing owners to enjoy the best of both worlds. The aftermarket support for the IROC-Z is stronger than ever, with numerous companies offering reproduction parts, performance upgrades, and restoration components. From upgraded fuel injection systems to high-performance exhaust setups, enthusiasts have endless options to enhance the power and drivability of their IROC-Z. Additionally, the growing popularity of classic car events and social media communities has provided a platform for owners to share their builds, trade parts, and showcase their passion for this legendary Camaro. For those lucky enough to own an original IROC-Z, preserving its authenticity has become a top priority. Original, unmodified examples with low mileage are becoming increasingly rare, and their value continues to appreciate in the collector car market. Keeping an IROC-Z in pristine condition requires regular maintenance, including proper storage, routine fluid changes, and attention to any potential rust issues. With the right care, these cars can continue to turn heads and provide thrilling driving experiences for generations to come. The IROC-Z's legacy extends beyond its performance and styling, as it represents an era of American muscle that emphasized both speed and style. In a time when digital technology and electric vehicles dominate the automotive landscape, the raw, mechanical nature of the IROC-Z offers a refreshing contrast. The rumble of a naturally aspirated V8, the tactile feel of a manual transmission, and the aggressive stance of the IROC-Z remind us of a time when driving was more about passion than technology. As automotive technology continues to evolve, the appreciation for classic muscle cars like the IROC-Z only grows stronger. Enthusiasts recognize that cars like this represent a golden era of performance, where simplicity and power went hand in hand. Whether it's the nostalgia factor, the unmistakable styling, or the thrill of driving a rear-wheel drive V8 coupe, the IROC-Z continues to hold a special place in the hearts of car lovers worldwide. Looking ahead, the IROC-Z's appeal is unlikely to fade. With more people restoring, modifying, and showcasing these cars, the legacy of the Camaro IROC-Z will continue to thrive. It serves as a reminder that performance and style never go out of fashion, and that the spirit of American muscle will always have a place on the road. Whether it's roaring down the highway, parked at a car show, or featured in a modern restoration project, the IROC-Z remains an undisputed icon of automotive history.